Somebody call a doctor because bad medicine is back. Over there is Diamond Dave Damone. This is the Appleton Oak. That's the answer. I'm Mason Quinn. Folks, today we are jumping back into Arcane Season 2. This is Episode 3. What a banger it is. Ben, let's check this one out. I can't wait.
This has been so much fun watching these first two episodes. I am definitely ready, willing, and able to get into this third episode before the third episode, like, cliffhanger that they have to make us wait a week for. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's been pretty crazy with the cliffhangers at the end of the first two episodes, but they have absolutely delivered, kicking things off for season 2 in a big way. So I'm excited to see how episode 3 plays out.
So bittersweet. I wish we were getting, selfishly,
Bittersweet.
1 to 3 more seasons of just Arcane, but I'm happy they're doing this. Let's go!
And Jinx on it.
But remember, you're a Kiraman.
Caught up
A
here.
little recap.
The rise of industry and efficiency has led to the air becoming increasingly toxic.
Okay.
Go.
They call it the grave.
Okay. Nice.
The people of the underground deserve to breathe.
Nice.
Okay.
Now we're getting an understanding
Oh,
of
look
it.
at this whole different animation out.
Man, they're coming with the tracks.
Wow, this is a
Bang.
heavy track. Holy shit.
They call it the grave.
Who's hanging out there?
I didn't even try timing that.
Did the gray get you?
Oh boy.
Oh, they're
Little doll.
little dolls of them.
Well, that was cool.
Oh,
This is fantastic. I hope whatever other seasons they come out, or whatever seasons they do come out with, are just as good as this.
Yeah, I mean, the story's going to end with Jinx and Vi here, but then we'll see what the next ones are.
they're setting the bar pretty high.
Now there's Ambessa.
Well, I think I saw there's like over 100 different characters in the world of Arcane.
I think some folks are telling us there's just a ton that they can go with. Wonder when Imagine Dragons will start getting a Nickelback hate. Just out of nowhere for no reason.
They what do
They
you
already
mean?
do from this guy.
What do you mean they already do? Everybody calls them Spicy Nickelback.
Oh, do they?
Oh, dude,
Shows you how much I know.
there's a ton of Imagine Dragons memes out there. Spicy Nickelback.
I think people are just jelly.
Oh, they left I thought they would use them.
Thanks. I thought I was a goner.
You're Smeech's man.
Was.
Smeech.
He not.
Jinx is off the rails, even for her. She's got a real fire lit under her. She's planning something big right here in Pipeworks.
It's a pretty big place down here.
She was headed towards the old tunnels. Something about rerouting the fence.
This is it then.
No.
You're a confessed criminal. You'll spend your retirement in a cell. Check your gear. This is what we've trained for.
The anger from Caitlyn taking over.
I've come here to settle a debt.
My bookkeeper is down the hall.
What you've stolen is more precious than any gold.
Ooh.
Oh,
What is going on?
Thank you. Your visit only confirms my suspicions. Try to stop me, insolent witch.
Oh.
Oh.
My death means nothing. You should have given up the feud.
You have no inkling what family is to me.
family.
Oh.
Wow.
I don't need any information on you.
Oh, just remember the next gone too.
We need control now.
Solo isn't ready. Perhaps it's time we involve Mel.
No, we must distance ourselves. She's safer as our enemy. I'll handle Salo.
Her disappearance won't go unnoticed for long.
It's worse than that.
Oh, good. We're adding another layer, gentlemen.
Well, another side, so to speak.
I can't let her get away again. Are you sure you're
My
ready?
sister is gone. There's only Jinx now. It has to end. I'm so
You
sorry.
don't sound confident saying that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Everyone in my life has changed. Promise me you won't change.
Oh!
You were teasing it.
They have been for so long.
No, boy.
Out.
It's not the girl. It's the name. It bewitches people. You should know. Do you really think Mel could have succeeded with it?
Oh, wrong.
Never speak ill of my family.
Family.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, she's been making it pretty clear. Don't talk about.
It's time. Rally every house and family with even a modicum of influence. Can you manage that?
Wait. Yes, of course. Whatever you need.
There is another matter concerning your guild merchant, Amara.
Yes.
So about that.
So she's no longer in the living sense?
Good to see you again, Lest.
I'm out. Keeping an eye on a counselor with peculiar tastes doesn't rattle me. But that woman,
You met my mother. What did she want?
I don't know. They kicked me out before I could hear any of it.
We both know you've heard every word.
Leaves traces on the body. That should be all you need to shut Sallow down.
Thank you.
For what it's worth, dangerous as she is, your mother was spooked. Could smell it. Like a cat backed into a corner.
Well, then that'd be the first time that we've really seen.
Yeah, any kind of
Best
concern.
like that.
Is she smoking some form of shimmer right there? Is that what we
I think
figured?
so.
Yep. There you go, into the ductwork. It's like he was saying.
Patterns that would occur naturally where the border between our world and the Arcane is thin.
Runes like the ones you use in Hextech. What's the difference between those and wild runes?
Pass me a tome.
A tome. Oh, you mean the book?
This is what Hextech runes are. Pass me a tome. Pass me a tome. There, you sighed. Still a kind of language. A sound, but not words. Something raw, natural. That's wild runes. Most places the Arcane is...
That's kind of neat how they explained it that way.
Perhaps it is a property of the Arcane itself.
We tested our Hextech under every conceivable condition for years.
Yeah, as I say, they've been doing it for a while.
Why would it appear on a tree deep under ground?
It's got to be something with that, the gray.
They do a really good job of utilizing color in this series.
There's a rat's nest of misinformation surrounding your brother's passing. Whomever he crossed knows how to cover their tracks. Moreover, it seems they've managed to strip your mother of most of her holdings.
She's desperate, which makes her all the more dangerous.
What are we going to do?
Summon the apothecary. I'll want his opinion of this. And check in on Amara.
Hey.
Well, she's going to be out of office for
Here's the thing about Amara.
See, again, utilizing color. It's awesome.
Well, you know, Jinx is close with that type of color.
It's like the black light.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and the
black
party.
light stuff, yeah. Oh, look at...
Vander.
Wow.
Take the shot.
Fight?
Wow, committing.
I didn't think the topside would trust anything that important below the surface.
Whoa. Nice.
And lights up like a runic.
Inconceivable. You know, you say
Inconceivable. Oh, there... Same stuff from the...
What the?
Is this happening from Victor? Because look at the...
Yeah, it's that same style.
That's what Heimer was looking at.
Wild, the kind of crap people get up to when you choke them out.
We use the Grey to clear the streets, to keep people safe.
We never thought my sister would turn bluebelly.
Bluebell.
I'm done blaming myself for your mistakes. Done pretending you're my sister. You're not.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna let you stain her memory anymore.
Then stop me.
Oh, I remember that from the trailer.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Holograms and shields.
Oh, boy.
Keep teasing us.
A wild rune?
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, wow.
What is going on?
And it will change.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that
Who's
arm is
back?
going to do some damage in this one.
Today's time.
Well, I guess I got my answer. My question
Superman
answered.
punch.
Oh, it's ripping that thing in half.
There goes your gun.
Oh, the transitions here are awesome.
Sure you want to touch that?
Oh, that was.
It's affecting
What is
everything.
happening?
The wild rune, they're all tied together
they're-
because of the hex
that's
tech.
Yeah, but that gun's got to be hex tech too.
Yeah.
Oh, no hesitation, dude. She just pulled it. Oh, just ran to that.
Yep.
Jace, do you mind? Whoa! What is
Whoa!
Oh.
Can you imagine watching this if you were a little, messed up?
I don't think it would make a difference at all. Because I'm in it.
Oh.
What is this thing gonna do? Because this fight is tied.
Oh, when he was a kid.
Kid, yeah, holy crap.
She's gonna take the shot.
Oh
but-
no! What if she accidentally shoots Vi?
No, I'm thinking the kid is going to take out Caitlyn. Or not.
No.
Oh, a finger though.
Oh, blew it right off.
We all just need to take a $5.
Go on. I'm ready. I'm glad it's you.
Yeah. See, I knew it. She can't do it, which is okay. It's her sister.
It's gonna take her in.
No! Did the kid pull the trigger?
Well,
And it just didn't work?
I just think no.
Oh, this would be bad.
Okay, got the gun.
Dude.
What are you?
Oh.
Get off me.
Oh,
Kate,
Move! Scram, kid! Kate! She's a child! Move! She's not getting away again!
Kate.
Move!
Holy shit, the anger is definitely taking over.
What happened?
Wait,
Who
what
got
was
hit?
that? Okay.
No, no, no! This isn't how it's supposed to.
Oh. Guess who's not wearing their mask?
Everybody.
Oh, shit. Oh, the birds are leaving.
No.
all over.
Was their plan To make everything like the Undercity?
Wow, someone's been hard at work.
Kate.
Oh, there's going to be some tension in this relationship.
A little bit.
I shouldn't have had to. I had the shot. That was a kid. What have you missed?
I wasn't going to miss.
She doesn't miss.
It's kind of a good point. She doesn't miss.
I keep telling myself that you're different, but you're not.
Oh.
It's her blood in your veins.
Then why are you the one acting like her?
Oh. Oh.
Wow.
How's this going to affect the next 6 episodes?
Wasn't expecting that.
Well, Vi took away her chance. She had it right there.
But it was fair. I mean, the kid was right there.
Right there.
It would have been odd if Caitlyn would have missed. I don't know. That's why I love that gray area, man.
Yeah.
Who was more right?
Who's one of the 5 sides we should get behind?
She just get the news? Oh, now what?
Alora, what's wrong?
Some kind of witchcraft?
Look at the magic. God, what is the technical term for this? Oh shit, that can take you.
Oh, took him somewhere.
Huh. I just thought it was like a hallucination.
No idea what just happened.
Yeah. It opened up a portal and took you.
I've come to trust the expertise of Ambessa Medarda.
And Bess is going to be pissed.
Half your council is dead. Your memorial is made a massacre. Well, no more. Wrath must be met with wrath. You must declare martial law. Appoint a general to lead until this threat is vanquished. Someone who will not pale when faced with Zorn's degeneracy. Whose conviction...
Degeneracy.
Pillar of your community. Whose house has always stood for progress. Who may consider my experience and my entire detachment of Noxian soldiers at their disposal.
Oof.
I could only be referring to Caitlyn Kiraman.
Oh, of course.
Puts him right back in the seat.
You guys were going to do
do
the old Attack on Titan.
Well, see,
I was waiting for you. I was waiting for you.
I kept my fist straight.
This is going to get wild.
Oh.
Vengeance for your son.
Oh.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Yep. See, you guys were cheering it.
Oh my God.
Wait, what?
She set it up.
She's in on the whole thing.
She set up the first episode.
Yep, she set up everything because she wants power. Trust me, I'll take care of everything. Just give me complete power.
Salo. Oh my God.
Come, child.
And now she's got the angry Caitlyn to take. Oh my God.
She can be the evil devil on her shoulder.
He sees right through it.
False flag. She completely organized a false flag.
Holy shit. I thought it was...
Can we cut out that when I was doing this thing, Dave?
Yeah, we're going to have to keep
How do you
it
guys feel right now?
Can we
Me and
were in
Diamond
the
Dave
moment.
knew. We knew.
You knew nothing. We were in the moment.
I swear it.
Why would you guys trust her?
I don't know, because she's been such a
Getting all
badass.
stabby.
I don't know.
Because we thought Amara too was bad.
There it is. You guys still want to do...
No, I think I'm good now.
You know, answer.
Oh, here we go. Here's our scene.
We didn't know right away, Dave.
We did not.
Holy shit. What is getting... Okay, it's just him.
Yeah,
Is
but
he gonna be
would-
part wolf heart?
I was gonna say, yeah. Is he doing the blood from the wolf?
Probably.
Mixing it.
Here we go. Just in time for next week.
Oh,
There's our big
shit.
baddie they're making. Whew.
Dude.
well, where do we
Dude.
begin?
Dude.
It is going to be a wild ride. And folks, I just got to
I'm
know,
here for it.
are you guys expecting because it seems like Victor is, I just got a feeling he's going to be on a trajectory to meet with our scientist here at the end, because those two seem like two kind of opposing forces of the spectrum. One is kind of giving some sort of life, and I feel like our scientist is either taking or manipulating and making this big beast monstrosity. So I got a feeling those two are going to come to a head in one storyline, along with like the other 5 storylines that we're running here throughout this series. It has just been awesome. And I gotta say, like you said, Diamond Dave, everything is such a gray area, whereas the first season, I really thought we had a much more definitive good guys versus bad guys. Here, everything kind of has perspective on which side you're in. Like, I can totally see where Caitlyn's coming from, wanting to take out Jinx regardless of who's in the way. It doesn't matter. It's just more collateral damage. I mean, what's one child there versus how many thousands of children might be lost in some massive war? So I totally can see where Caitlyn's coming from, and she's just seen complete tunnel vision, just seen red. All she can see is her goal and what it takes to get there. And now we see that anger that she has and that driven or that force that kind of drives her to her goal is now being used to twist and manipulate her. And now it's going to be interesting to see how that's going to be played out in the second and third parts of the season here. So just wild. We had another amazing fight scene that all the folks who work on the animation, all the hard work that they had to put into it. But again, super compelling storyline. We had the amazing visuals with Jace and Heimerdinger and Echo with the Hex Tech, that whole trippy sequence there. And we saw that all the Hex Tech is connected to one main part of it, and everything is affected by it. The weaponry, the tree is even being affected with how things are being routed and manipulated. Jinx is sending that gas up and through the city, and at first I thought that was going to be like some type of chemical agent to kind of bring them, the folks in the upper city, down to how it is in the lower city with the sickness that's kind of going through there. But it looked like it was just more graffiti, honestly.
Yeah, I think it is.
And that's all that it really was. So just kind of like, I don't know if that was like a middle finger to them or kind of what that was.
It could be. Easily bring them down to our level as well, because they're full of graffiti down in the underworld.
But I like the story that we're going with Jason Heimerdinger and Echo, trying to figure out what's going on with that tree of life, so to speak, because that's what kind of keeps Echo's whole community going. And if that's starting to die out, they need to find a way to fix that with... Again, I just think everything is going to come down, not everything, but I think a large majority of this is going to come down to Victor and our mad scientist and whatever he's making. And then everybody else has their kind of like collateral stories that's going on around that. I think Vi and Caitlyn pretty much have had their split. I don't know if a stock of a gun to the gut is... If that doesn't break you up, I don't know. I don't know what else does. So, those two going forward, and I think we saw as much, going forward with what's to come. So, it's a wild ride. That was 3 episodes, that we did this first season that really set up, only having 6 left, and I feel like there's so much story yet to be told. So it's going to be wild how this plays out.
Yeah, they really do a great job at making the most of their time with telling this story. I loved all the transitions that they were going back and forth between the fight of, with Vi and Jinx, and then going over to the hex core with whatever that was that they were looking at, the main hex core, the Wild Ruin, with Jace, Heimer, and Echo, and like just how they touched them and just the visuals that it affected with that when, having a bunch of Jaces in a row, and then it looked like they turned into like a paint splotch type thing.
Pulled apart.
And then you saw that it was affecting all the weaponry that, the dukes that Vi had and the piece that Caitlyn had. And so that was really interesting how that's going to work out. How are they going to use that going forward? We saw that, oh man, we finally got the kiss between, Vi and Kate, and
didn't work out.
Then mere minutes later, we got a stock to the stomach, and so that ended that abruptly. And what I like though too is before the fight scene, they had the mural. That was awesome that they had a mural with Vander, with Vi, and Powder, because she was Powder at that point. She wasn't quite Jinx yet. She was just, that nickname. And then we got introduced to Amara. I thought she was going to be a bigger player. I mean, and especially the rest of the episode, they kept talking about her. And with what she was doing with like her magic or whatever, it was real wild. I thought she was going to be a lot more powerful, got taken out, or did she? Because we saw she took away Mel, and we watched, the quick preview of what's to come, and she's still around in that area.
Say her death won't matter.
Yeah.
So
maybe that's what she was kind of hinting towards.
Yeah. So I'm wondering.
Yeah, like
I'm wondering what she's gonna find in that, like, what do they call the Black Rose or whatever area? What she's gonna find there, because that's really intriguing as well. Because it's all gonna be coming together at the end. So I'm loving how they're just putting these pieces in place right now, and like with them capturing Hinot and just gonna throw him in jail. It's like he's really smart, he has some knowledge. Why not use him to your benefit? Not just throw him away. Like
they can always go back.
Yeah, because it seemed like he would be willing to be like, yeah, I'll give you whatever information you want. Just keep me away from that gas as he was sneezing and everything. So yeah, another really, really good episode, and I love that at the end, Caitlyn had her hands behind her back, and she was like squeezing her hands at her big brute that looks like Vander kind of was like noticing it, and then he kind of backed away. So I'm assuming he's gonna be
he can read the situation.
He's gonna be with Vi all the way, and he's gonna back.
It was interesting how he was introduced with literally no backstory.
No, nothing.
And we still have nothing on.
Did we even get his name? Like, I don't even think we got his name.
We might have missed his name.
We might have missed it. If we did, I'm sorry, but yeah.
I would just like to say that Answer and I were doing our
We'd like to
chest
humbly
pounding.
apologize.
We started our chest pounding when they started it, like, hey, Caitlyn's gonna step up and handle things, before they gave us those flashbacks. So look, previously I just thought Endesa was a complete badass, and now of course we saw the missile that took out the council. And that was obviously Jinx, right?
That was Jinx.
That was Jinx. But what we didn't know is that at the memorial, everything that went down with our Hulkbuster shimmer suits and the lady with the wild chainsaw, that was that was Andesa's doing.
She's putting things into motion, and I know Mel hinted saying that she's desperate. So whatever her end game is.
Well, we saw
like
her. We saw her in episode 1.
That's what Les.
Wasn't crazy about the way that her daughter wanted to handle things. It looked like she wanted to go to the underground with the Iron Fist, and they didn't really align on their views. And so, okay, well, let's push it a little further. And I didn't see that coming. So that was a wild twist. And I think she's, definitely manipulating Caitlyn a little bit there, because she knows that Caitlyn's got a lot of really pent up anger, especially after what happened this episode. You get a moment of vulnerability between Caitlyn and Vi. They go in. Vi says specifically to Caitlyn,
take it.
If you have the shot, take it. And then she finds herself in that situation. And that's the thing that, look, it doesn't matter whether it's an animated series, a TV show. Look, in real life, you can say This is what I want to have happen. This is what I'm going to do. This is what you need to do. And sometimes when you find yourself in that exact situation, you just can't go through with it. You have to change your mind. Your gut tells you otherwise. Yes, there was the child involved.
Well, it's still her sister.
There was the child involved, but I don't think that was it, because even Caitlyn said I wasn't going to miss that shot.
Yeah,
right. And
we've seen Caitlyn doesn't miss.
When you're as close as you are, and look, she could have taken a headshot. She wasn't going to miss that shot, and so we saw very, very shortly after, Caitlyn and Vi kind of finally got that kiss between the two of them. That totally, when it's, that's done. And now, and now I don't know what's going to happen, because, now Caitlyn's just going to tell Vi, just get out of my way altogether. So that's going to be interesting. Everything that happened with Jace and Heimerdinger and Echo, that scene was wild. That was like super trippy. I don't know if it's going to make the cut, but I was like, are we supposed to be, on a little bit of whatever? And Mason Quinn jumped in. He's like, I don't think you need to be for this. But that was wild. The way they did that animation, they worked that in and kind of showed like everything is tied together. Everything with that hex tech and the hex core, it's all kind of tied in together. And so that was really cool the way they did that. And then of course at the end, another teaser, but we found out dude is working on something massive. So a really solid way to end episode 3. And I know we only have to wait a week. So I kind of like how they did this with the 3 episodes broken up into 3 different drops, because then it's like,
I think you appreciate it more.
You can't look, because we know this with the time frame that this dropped, people would have been done with all 9 episodes by now. And we're getting on this pretty fast. People would have gotten all 9 episodes done. But when you stretch it out week by week, I think sometimes that
anticipation.
Yeah, sometimes there's that anticipation week by week, but sometimes it can fizzle out. I feel like people's attention spans can be a little bit short. So this 3-3-3, it gives you enough time to you get to scratch that binging itch a little bit and watch all 3, but then you don't have to wait that much longer to get more. And they left us with major cliffhangers every episode. Now I'm just like, give it to us now. I want it now.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I mean, that reveal at the end was pretty wild. I thought it was Zalo, and I hope I'm saying that name right. Salo. That's why earlier I pointed at him, him. It's him, not Mbessa. And the whole time, probably in hindsight now, it's like, why didn't we think of it being her? Mm-hmm. Especially with all the little trinkets that they were dropping with, she's desperate. She, putting her in these certain situations. So, going to be real interesting moving forward. I'm curious to where Mel went, because I thought that was just magic hallucinating kind of work that was going to go on with that stuff. Not, we can take you and put you somewhere. So I'm looking forward to seeing where Mel is. And I don't think Mel will be shocked. She'll be incredibly disappointed, if more than anything. But I can't wait to see what her reaction is going to be when she finds out what I think she'll find out is eventually the truth with her mom. That is going to be wild. Hopefully she does. Jinx ready to give it up. I got my answers for my questions in the last one. Will Vi still want her sister? Vi, pretty much for the most part. I mean, they were fighting like family would. Well, family would in Arcane. They were just taking it a step further, with shields and power
big old
tools.
Fists going through concrete.
Yeah, hex corpse stuff, But at the end, though, Vi found it real hard in that moment to say, yes, I'm taking you out. So that's what I was curious about in episode 2. Will she be able to actually do it? Because she had more than a few moments, in my opinion, because with those gloves, I think, and the way that Vi can fight, Vi should have been able to take her out, but she's not able to. So that was interesting. The kid dynamic, man, that throws a wrench into everything now, because we got one moment there where the unintentional shield, and like you were saying, Quinn, we know Vi, they showed it pretty clear as day right there too with the finger that Vi wouldn't have missed, but
or Caitlyn would have missed.
Or Caitlyn would not have missed, but there's been moments in life or even just in football, right, where a half second, all it took for the kid to just So, like in
and the kid was like hugging.
Yeah.
So like it could have also went through.
You took out both.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anything can happen in a half second. Just she might have had an open shot in that moment, but in that half second, a little bit of a centimeter movement. Who knows? But
and I was gonna say real quick too. I like how Jinx was like kind of like, get off of me, kid. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And so
Jinx was ready to cash in her chips. She was ready to be done.
Well, she was happy, like she said, that was going to be Vi to do it. And the relationship now between Vi and Caitlyn now, how is that going to be like moving forward? Because of course, Caitlyn has a lot of anger running through her right now, and it's totally understandable. And for the most part, I would say that she's done pretty well at managing it, except for obviously the old butt of the gun to the stomach. Oof. But for the most part, I think she's been determined, using the anger, and then taking specific moments to let out certain aggressions that she's feeling. So now that Caitlyn is with Mbessa being manipulated, how is Vi going to see this, and will Vi get to learn the truth too? I got to imagine our big guy is probably going to seek out Vi at some point because he walked off, and probably at least give his thoughts on the situation. Can't wait to see how that's going to turn out. And that whole Jace Humdinger stuff, that's going to be, I know I said his name wrong. That's going to be really, with Echo, that whole situation too is going to be interesting, and we didn't get anything on Victor in this episode, so man, I can't wait for the next 3 episodes. These first 3 were just bangers, so bring on the next 3. Absolutely loving this. Can't wait for more.
Yep. God, you guys have been spoiling us with this Arcane. These first 3 episodes were so great.
Love it.
Cannot wait. But hey, we only got to wait a week at least. That's it. So that's the good thing.
In real time, anyway.
In real time. So hopefully you guys are enjoying these as much as we are, because we are loving them. So for Appleton Oak, Diamond Dave, that's Mason Quinn. I'm, of course, the Answer. Catch you on the next one, pals.